Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. We are playing Godzilla Battle Line today, baby. We're getting the new units. We're going to go crazy on this Mecha Godzilla. He looks sick. I think if you guys want to check out a really cool video, go check out Spenzilla's channel. One of my other mods. Hold on. Pause for me. I'm trying to remember who it was. Sunny Eagle. Got the new Mecha Godzilla to level 40. Gave Spence the account for the day. You gotta check it out. Absolutely cranks. Super sick. Bolga also looks kind of sick. I'm excited to use Bolga. The only one I think we might not get today is the Godzilla. Because, from my understanding, we are going to have to really try to get him. Can I not put this in here? Hold on. I'm trying to add something to this stream. Add a source. Media file. Add source. Add a new source. Locate the file. I don't want a video. I want picture. Huh. Maybe media file is only for videos. Source. Is there not just like an image? Ah, here it is. Image. Add a source. Add a new source. Browse. There it is. Volga. That's what we're going for today, gentlemen. Volga. And ladies, of course. What's going on, Lane? Howdy, I hope you're enjoying your new mod roll. Alright. We're going to crack open these expeditions before we do anything else. We're going to open these up. Goddamn, you're quiet. I didn't even open up a second tab. No, shut up. I'm testing my audio again. I'm not quiet. I was messing around with all the audio settings for you. I'm not messing around with them again today. Done, done, done. Scheduled those. All right. Easy pickings right here, guys. Super easy. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to go grab this. For sure. Huh. It didn't include my name in this anymore? Oh, I think they updated their checkout. Hold on. Submit. I think I did it right. We'll see in a second. Let's have a fun game night tonight, dude. I hope we have a good one. There's some cool new characters. I'm pretty excited to see them. I think we got it right here, folks. I think it's locked in. Who's better, me, Super Ultimate, Upgraded Leonardo, Alexis, Montreal, versus Godzilla Galaxy, Mechagodzilla Poster, and Bolta? Who wins? I think I'm going to go with Mechagodzilla, Bolga, and Godzilla. To use OBS to record your videos, I use Streamlabs. I to record everything. I do everything live. I really don't do any editing. I just hit the record button and it goes. Real Talk GBO is a lot of fun right now. No set meta for this season, and most meta decks have some sort of counter now. I think the biggest problem with meta decks was like they were kind of hard to get around, which was like Spammer was super hard to get around, and then the only leaders you could really use were Shin Godzilla or King Ghidorah. But now there's like plenty of viable options, which is really, really solid. So I think we're in a good spot. My plan is to use a lot of the new characters. tonight to kind of test him out. I'm hearing good things about Godzilla 1954 alt form, so hopefully we can use him. If this would check out the secure pay, it says it's completed. Oh, and app is not responding. Let's close and app. Is Godzilla frozen too? Yeah, oh, everything froze. Enjoy my background. That's concept art of GVK. All right, let's try again. Everything totally just froze when I tried to buy Volga. At least I got some nerds clusters. Funny story about my clusters. I bought them like a month ago. And I forgot I had them. Because I was eating them, playing games late at night. And I wasn't supposed to be doing that. So I put it behind my computer monitor, and I forgot it was there until tonight. The G99 buff is not too bad. I'm sick. Is he rentable? I don't even remember. I gotta just throw him on my team. We'll see what we can do with some of the rentable units. With some of the units that got buffs. I don't have really high levels on most of them, but I think on the 54 alt I have a decent amount of stuff. You just got 2 15-second unskippable ads, and one was about being gaslighting. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't believe you. I think you're acting crazy. You're acting just like your mother right now. I don't believe a word you just said. Let's try this again. And if it doesn't work, I'll just do it on my phone. There's another transaction pending. You know what? I guarantee you they text me. Well, this is another transaction pending. Can I get this one instead? Come on. It's hitting me with a bunch of text that I can't read. I gotta translate it. Close all purchase windows and try purchasing again. Task manager. And app, end task. Godzilla Battle Line, end task. Let's try this again. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it on my phone. Oh my god. Volga Loki best of this season, but will be absolutely overlooked and heavily underrated in the future. What a bold claim. You're not thinking that the new Mechagodzilla is going to be cooking? You think Volga is going to be the unit that stands the test of time? Volga's pretty cool. You almost reached 400 subscribers. Holy shit, congratulations. That's pretty big. We're not a super big channel, so I'll always support a small channel. 400 subscribers is big. I remember when I hit 400 subscribers a few years ago. That shit was electric. His damage attack's far slower than those, but his AoE and he flies, so it evens out. And he's cheaper. The new Mechagodzilla is like, 5 costs. Okay. Let's try again. We did and app. So we shut all the transactions down. Or we close and app. Let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, yeah, it's not working. Alright. Pause. So you're not going to be able to see the unlocks. But you know what? I'll record them on my phone for shorts. And then we'll start opening the boxes for For, what is it? Galaxy Godzilla? Actually, you know what? Before I even get into my phone, let's just open some of these. See if we got them. Oh, never mind. I already disconnected us. Alright. Let me pull this up on my phone. You're going to be stuck on the screen for a little while, so I apologize. But I think this is the first time ever it actually is not letting us check out for whatever reason. So let me throw my phone into Do Not Disturb. Turn my volume on, because then I can record this for a short, so I'm sorry if you hear double the audio. Oh man, it's going to be more expensive for me to do this on my phone, too. But at least I get points for it, because on my phone, it lets me use my credit card. On AndApp, it does not. So at least I get points. Points is good. I like points. Yeah, double music. I'm sorry. Here. I'll do this. I'll mute the desktop audio for now. There it is. Hilarious. There's Volga. Or Bolga. I don't have facial scan on. I don't have facial scan activated, and I don't have Siri activated, because I'm horrified of AI. Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on. We got 2 maps with that Volga one. So we might have gotten something else. We might have gotten something else, too. Hold on, we might have gotten something else. Holy shit, we got Mechagodzilla as well from the Volga offer. So that's 2. That's 2 in 1. We don't have to buy the Mechagodzilla one. That saves us a ton of time. Holy gosh. That is so clutch. Absolutely elite. Elite behavior. We do not have to get that Mechagodzilla bundle that I did not want to get. Sick. WWWWW. It sucks that it had to be on the fucking iPhone screen, but holy shit, we got it. We got both of them. It's that streamer luck, baby. That streamer luck. Now we gotta go get Galaxy Godzilla. Alright. Shop. How many of these paid do we have? Not enough for the 3,000 one. That's unfortunate. So let's do... I guess we can't get this, right? Yeah, okay. So we're getting one of these. And hopefully we pull them. Wow, it takes out so many gems. Alright, this is Galaxy Godzilla right here. And then we're done. Galaxy Godzilla. Peak. We're done. We're actually done. We got everything. Oh, we got a second thing. Nah, I don't care about him. Oh, you know, but he just got adjusted, so we get a level on him. That's fantastic. You know what? It's because we went through all that trouble. Okay. Form team. Alright. So what are we getting out of here? Well, we can't get rid of all the Mechagodzillas because we need to use the Mechagodzilla card. So let's get rid of Kiryu and replace Kiryu with this Mechagodzilla. Let's get rid of Scar King and put this guy in. Let's get rid of -1 and put him. And then let's get rid of... you know what? We can just add in Volga here. That brings us to 5.5? If we get rid of him, we go to 5.2. Maybe we just get rid of Void. So let's put... Where is it? This back... That's the wrong one. Let's get rid of Void. That's 5.4. And then let's go and put him back. And we're at 5.6. Okay. This should work. Facility for Mechagodzilla. Oh, fuck, you're right. We have to do facility for Mechagodzilla. Energy base I heard is really good. I want to use choppers, but it puts us under 5.5. I guess if we add something again and do a 12 stack deck, we will have enough probably. Let's do this guy. Still 5.4. Come on. Hat makes it 5.5. Okay, hat makes it 5.5. And then we are going to click on this guy. Oh, well, battle pieces. Him. I want to put some in. I'm gonna put 4 in to get him level 5, because that way he'll be rented at 20, I believe, and then we'll throw some infuse in there on him. 3. Hat had a buff like the other buffs, so it's good you're using him and the others. Yeah, well, that's why I picked him, because he also had a buff. And I guess we don't need to use I guess we took out... How many Godzillas do we have? Mecha Godzillas. 1, 2, 3, 4? 5 with the chibis. That's fine. This is probably a good, healthy amount of characters. We're at 5.5 exactly, so I don't want to, like, get anyone out of here. We'll do battle piece again. My bad, guys. Whoops. And we're going to infuse... Oh, hold on. We're going to infuse them. Pans was wrecking your shit earlier today. You're going to let Pans walk all over you like that? It's fucked up. Alright, we can get this guy to 10, I believe. And then we can get Volga to 2. And then we can get the new Godzilla to 2 as well. Galaxy can go to... What? Where's the option to do the... What? Infuse. I can't infuse him in anything? Bizarre. Okay. So, before we get into the battles, Rick was kind enough to send me all of the adjustments for this season. So, we're going to go in order for the new characters. Actually, I should probably pull them up. Who is better Galaxy unit? I have no idea, man. I just got here. Alright, battle pieces. So, Godzilla 1954 had their HP increased by 3.7%. His attack speed lowered from 3 seconds to 2.7 seconds, and his attack range with his fan-shaped AoE has been increased by at least 3 times. And if you want to see some picture-proof evidence, this is what his range was yesterday. This is what his range is today. Very sick. Next, the new Burning Godzilla Ariake form had his attack increased by 17% and his additional explosive damage increased by 22.5%. Kiryu Hat had his movement speed increased from 10 to 12, and the time from when he uses his AoE artillery attack on deployment increased from 20 seconds to 30 seconds until switching to his drill mode. Godzilla 1999 had his HP increased by 13.7% and added that he can activate explosions after 3 successive attacks on an enemy unit in addition to when defeating an enemy himself. Mark-Light Cannon went from a 5 cost to a 3 cost. Sick. And then the Godzilla 2000 leader had his attack increased by 14.7%. His attack reach increased from 70 to 80, and then increased the leader special move fan shape attack damage when activated, by 86.8%, and the time in which the leader uses heat ray knockback attacks increased from 20 seconds to 30 seconds. Sick. Big, big, big. We love that. Okay. This is the team we're rocking with. Let's see if they're any good. Xeno Hunter is legit. Say Bulga, his 900 damage long range beam every 2.2 seconds is nasty. I saw someone using that on the Discord today or something. Someone was mentioning it. And it just like looked kind of crazy. So we'll see. We'll see if it works out for us. With the rented Bulga. I'm really hoping that the Mecha Godzilla ends up seeing a lot of play. He seems really, really cool. I hope my faith is not misguided. Big butts. He cannot lie. Oh, okay, perfect. Look, we got this combo. So let's do airbase. And then we'll do watch. Tokyo. Oh, he's using both facilities with the new Mechagodzilla. Maybe he doesn't even have the new Mechagodzilla, but we certainly do. There's our boost on the production of the facilities and everything. And these guys are stunning the Mechagodzilla, which is ending his spree. There's his Mechagodzilla, but he's played it a little late, so he's not getting the maximum efficiency out of it. Let's put this guy down here. And then they're focused on each other. Very sick. We lose the buffs here, but I think we will kill him out. Oh my gosh, so much things are happening here. Use my ability here. Maybe hit one of them. Let's get some AoE happening. Let's get Kiryu Hat in here. These guys are firing. This guy's getting stunned up. Alright, Volga's turn. Volga's super loud. Is that a new sound for Volga? I know he's from the comic book, so he doesn't really have his own sound. This guy's good. You fought him? No, I fought Big Butts before. Big Butts is a really good player. We'll do this Godzilla again, because he's got a pretty big AoE. That's probably going to be helpful. There's his Mechagodzilla. So we're running in there with him. Let's do our Mechagodzilla here. We're going to get some good hits in with this beam. Stuck on the choppers is not where I wanted it, though. I want our Mechagodzilla focus on theirs, but we did kill his Mechagodzilla. Let's send Ultima up, and we have our Final Wars is just moving and moving and moving through. Also, let me know if the game audio is too loud. It seems like super loud in my ears. I might have raised it, and I think I probably have to lower it again. Let's get our energy up again. And then I'm going to drop Galaxy Godzilla. I think that would be something fun we can do, because I haven't even seen him yet. But now that we have a pretty good upper hand. Here's Volga, or Bolga, whatever. It sounds good. It's super loud in my ear. I'm going to lower it and see if it's still, like, if you can still hear it. Airbase here. I think we got him here. I think we got this guy. We're just on top of him. Yeah, excellent battle. Wow. We made it out of an absolute hellhole. You finally got the Godzilla Galaxy Odyssey? Sick. It's Gigan's Roar? Oh, okay, okay. Settings. No, these are all in one. Huh. Maybe if I lower my actual desktop audio a little bit. Let me know if the game is too hard to hear now. This is at least easier on my ears. Oh my god. So many ads. I don't know why it runs so many ads. I don't set the... I just have it set to default. Maybe I have to go in and fix it. I was going on average meh. Okay, Zilla friend. Let's see what you got. We got Volga, we got Galaxy, we got Choppers. Let's throw Volga in the water. Let's throw Volga in the water, see what happens. What is that? -1 right there. Yep. Heat Ray. Coming in. Let's do this. Yep. Yep. -1 will explode on Volga and he'll heal, right? He should heal out of that. Nope. He healed before he even got there. Oh, they killed him out pretty quickly, but let's see this AoE. It's not so bad. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god, Tokyo is just cooking this guy. Leo? Melee setting game volume to 5, then back to 1 since it resets. Setting rest, but it shows settings still at 1. Oh, I'll do that. I'll crank it all the way up to 5, and I'll bring it back down to 1. Okay, we'll send this Mechagodzilla up. Because maybe it grabs onto the leader and we see some good damage getting done. Drain that guy. Oh yeah, look. Alright, I mean, he was halfway decent. I guess if there was other guys behind him, it probably would have been better. I want to use the choppers with him again. Heard the reason Volga became Volga and has something to do with the Japanese not having a V. Guessing all sources will need to change this to this or vice versa. I knew that. One of my coworkers speaks Japanese, and he told me that. I asked him about it this morning. It's kind of like how like in One Piece, Zoro is translated to Zolo sometimes and not Zoro. Something similar to that. Yeah, Varan is Baran in Japan. He was Baran on one of the vote things too. Okay, so all right, now it's super loud, and now I bring it all the way back down to low. You know what? I think this is actually way more manageable for me. That does not sound super loud. I think you were right. It's too bad you liked Volga better. I also like Volga better. But Varan in this game is still Varan. He's not Baran in Battle Line. So, like, I don't know. Maybe there's something there. Percival. I'll say you're formidable. I meant to say you're a good team, but I couldn't find it. When he dropped Super Godzilla. Oh, wow. He stops targeting Volga when Volga transforms. Interesting. Wow, Volga's going crazy. Wow, the defense up right there is actually really solid. Shot dead. Must be a translation issue with Volga. Could be like how Earth all was a she and not it. It should be Volga, but when by Japanese it's Volga. I guess it all just depends on who's translating at the end of the day. Airbase gets the juice pretty quickly immediately when this new Mecha Godzilla shows up, which is big. Let's hit the machine hand. Now, this juiced up ability for the facilities does work on energy base, which is especially powerful. But look at that. Dude, shut him down. This guy was a good team. Excellent battle. Weird Godzilla Galaxy's KO's sound is Earth's. Maybe because they're just both anime Godzillas. I don't know. Well, or manga Godzilla. I don't know. But G21's roar is Zilla's roar. I'm pretty sure the 98 roar. It's one of them. Which is really funny that, like, I don't think either... Actually, I don't think any of the legendary Godzillas actually have the legendary Godzilla roar. I think they all are using extra roars. How's Mechagodzilla 2? Dude, the new Mechagodzilla is actually really sick. I'll show you in a second. Watch. We'll get our max energy. And we'll do choppers. And then we'll do Godzilla. Come on. As long as Mechagodzilla is on the board, as soon as you cast Airbase, it gets boosted. Yep. You're going to get the max, like, love out of it. Which is really sick. I like him a lot. I don't know if I'm committed to using Airbase all the time. But I feel like if you're not at least using a facility with the Mechagodzilla, you're missing out on a lot of benefit. They do use the Monsterverse roars. They used to use the... G21 used to have the roar for Zilla. When he died, I think. Or when you deployed him. One of them. It was a sounds from Zilla. You don't know if it gets more energy. I don't know if energy base gets more energy production, but it does It does increase the health. It still gets the health benefit at the very least. I don't know if it actually makes more energy though. When G21 deploys as the King of Monsters War, which is Showa and Legendary combined. Oh. I could have sworn someone in here had a G21, had a G98 War. Let's save up and get this thing again. Mechagodzilla here. Chopper base there. As soon as chopper base spawns in, because Mechagodzilla... Now look, Mechagodzilla has to deploy after the chopper base. Chopper base can't deploy after the Mechagodzilla. Doesn't work. Do you star infuse every unit, and does that make lower level units better? Star infusing will always make lower level units better because you give them additional stats, and a unit will always get better when you increase their stats, except for speed. Increasing speed sometimes can be a detriment, but generally speaking, increasing the star ranks are a major benefit. I do not infuse every single character I get. Actually, that's a lie. I infuse every single character after I get them to whatever level they need to be for the challenges. So they have to be infused level 8, I think. 8 or 10 for the challenges. And once that's done, I stop infusing them unless they're actually better. Like, unless they're actually, like, a really good character. All the Monster vs. Godzillas use the Showa Godzilla Roar from when he enters Boston and King of the Monsters. Oh. Well, fuck me then. What is this? Mongler says the best new card lineup is Godzilla versus Valentine's. And then the Gamera 2 Assault of Legion card that decreases leader's maximum HP by 30%, but increases HP and attack of battle pieces with energy cost 4 to 6 by 16%. The new Bolga card with the 11 or more pieces. And then the new Galaxy Odyssey card as well for the 4 and 4.5 energy recovery. Because he says you can very easily make your average cost 4.5, and then you can use it will give you a 57% increase in attack and HP and a 15% boost to energy gain. And he says that might be the best combination so far. Maybe. I don't have the 2 new cards. I actually don't know if I have that Gamera card either. But it's definitely worth talking about. So shout out to Mongler. Maybe I have to save that somewhere. I'll just ask him about it, I guess. No, at Alo, there's way better combinations. I don't know if there's a better combination for a 4 cost or 4.5 cost deck, though. Maybe that specifically. Oh, interesting. Okay. We'll watch. Let's do this. Blast them. And then we'll do... Ah, shit. Not what I wanted. Grab them with the stun. Is that gonna work? No. Whoa, whoa. That's strong. Let's get this guy over here. Have them fall over. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stun this guy. Choppers kill him. Choppers kill him. What the hell just happened? At the airport, particular family would love to have watched more stream. Poster My Godzilla is wicked fun. Super Godzilla Gaming, you could just watch it later. Have fun getting your family from the airport. I was just at the airport. I just came back from a wedding in Florida. It was sick. I had a great time. I was surprised how fast I moved through the airport. Just a Gamma moment. No, I think that guy's Gamma is probably just a really high level. I probably also just misplayed in the beginning. I hope we fight him again so I can beat him. Maybe if we had Final Wars out first. Did you meet Florida Man? I did meet Florida Man, actually. He was the best man at the wedding. He was the best Florida Man. Oh, wow. Immediately just nuked him right there. Can we hit him? Yeah, sick. Just totally blocking everything. I couldn't even see what the hell was going on. Spammera. Oh, but we're already locked onto him. Fantastic. We'll do Chibis. And then we'll do Mechagodzilla. And he will juice the production of the choppers. He'll push everyone back. That's fine. Mechagodzilla's going to go up. The choppers are producing way faster. That is a Void Ghidorah. It didn't kill out all my guys, which is good. It kept the choppers. We'll do, what's his name? Ultima. We'll do you. You're immune to some stuff. We'll pop the energy. His search range isn't super high, which makes the huge AoE less scary than it actually realistically is, in my opinion. There's that Gamera again, but he is stuck in the Old Man Jenkins AoE, which is really nice. Slap the shit out of him with Ultima. Excellent battle. We got this guy too. Sick. Is that 5 wins or is that 4 wins? Let's just do another one and see, because if it's 5 wins, we get our 10 pull. And I'm hoping for some big whammies in that 10 pull. The AoE for Old Man Jenkins acts like piercing now. Yeah, because it's so freaking big. Vultures are grand with poster. Mechagodzilla sounds like a trip if handled well. He Who Remains, proof of the true Kang. Bro is a big Kang fan. So we meet again. Bro, this guy loves Kang. This guy loves time travel. Scarlet does to Ultima. Let's do double chippies here. You just faced Rookie. That boy already got the 30 concept mecha. So does Sunny on Eagle has it also. Sub Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Jinjo? This guy's taking him down. My Godzilla. My Mecha Godzilla, I should say. Mothra Batra Duo is coming in. Let's hit them with this big AoE. I think would be D's. Yeah, that's big. It's big. I think maybe we kill Batra. Let's do Kaiju here. Oh, and we're not running Void anymore, right? Son of a bitch. Sending out that man unrented 30 like 5 minutes into this season, bro. I hope it's fucking worth it. Godzilla Ariake would go hand in hand with the new Mechagodzilla and Chopper base. The Godzilla Ariake? Are you certain? Funny how Jenkins goes from a small AoE to having rather mass phase. That's actually quite good. Also, have you tried using the buff Millennium yet? I have not. We'll get around to that eventually. This guy's pretty far back. I'm hoping that maybe he just gets distracted by, like, the choppers and stuff like that. But I really want this Ultima to die and keep my son of a bitch alive. We don't have... what's his name anymore? -1 on the team. I did not mean to play these chibis. I meant to play Mechagodzilla right there. Mechagodzilla can go here. Try to kill this guy out if Scar King does not just totally jump him. Scar King's focused on the choppers, which is good. Although now he's on our guy right there. Let's deploy Volga here. Mechagodzilla's just chopping up that Scar King. Okay, now we're on the offensive. Now we're on the offensive. Now we're pushing. Now we're pushing. Now we're pushing. That's a huge fucking beam now. Holy God. That's a big beam. Ah, man. Alright, well, Volga will kill him for sure. He's putting those guys together. We'll get this guy to 3, even though I don't want him to, but now he's at 3. I'm less worried about getting him to 3 at the very least. Oh my God, He Who Remains is gonna absolutely shred us right here with everything he's got. Yup, over. I can hit these guys with a stun. I don't think it's gonna kill them out. We can do this Mechagodzilla here. We'll send Volga right here. Ah, man, he didn't kill it ultra fast enough. Excellent battle. Ah, that was good. That was good. If concept arts are on the table for GBL entries, that means Ghost Godzilla, the Wolfman, and Griffin just got an increased likelihood of appearing. Also, all the alternate colorations from posters and stuff like that, or even the that rainbow wing, like the red, white, and blue wing, King Ghidorah is totally on the table as well, which is huge. The black Destroyer from the poster that never made it into the game. I think there's someone else that was only ever on a poster. I don't remember. But like poster exclusive versions of characters is totally fair game. Maybe we get the concepted GMK characters eventually. That could be something special. Also, you mentioning Godzilla in Hell. With the addition of Godzilla Galaxy, there's nothing to say that we can't get cards from stuff like Rulers of Earth or the Kaisei era comics or even the Mothra series, Godzilla in Hell, There Be Monsters and stuff like that. You know, there's nothing that says we can't get now other Godzilla monsters from comics. G versus Power Rangers. Dude, we could get the Godzilla Power Rangers, Godzilla versus Ninja Turtles, Godzilla versus Marvel, Hanna-Barbera Godzilla. I mean, really, as soon as they added Gamera to this game, I was like, oh, okay, so everything is on the table, which is sick. Everything but Titanosaurus, actually. We're never going to get Titanosaurus. You would love Kaisei Godzilla so much, I would double up my G materials on him. Dude, Kaisei Godzilla is sick. My local shop has the 4th issue for me in my little box, so I gotta go get it on the 19th because that is also the day when the Punisher book comes out and a few other things I'm getting all comes out on the 19th for whatever reason. Let's grab all of these. I like to see Muto Prime that's asking for like Kong 2005. I think the more like into the weeds with the books and the rights you get, like there's no way we're gonna get like the Marvel characters, right? But I think it's like not unreasonable to think we might get something like Muto Prime, but I think it'd be take a lot more effort just the way the Legendary Monsters licenses like end up working out in this game. Ride Goji, I feel like was the sign for external media that wasn't movies or shows. I get behind that. Man, garbage. And they didn't even transform into something good. Need to let you know, Melee poster Mecha G gives all 5 facilities 40% damage resistance, but only M-balls and choppers have increased deployment. Oh, okay, sick. So that makes sense. That makes the most sense. Let's form a team. Let's get you out of here. Where's the rentable Millennium? Mine's pretty weak. So just keep in mind, if we die really fast, that's because this Millennium is super weak. You know what? I think we can get into level 16, actually. Right? Did we not have a boost for him? Did we not get a piece for him? 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Here he is. Now he's 16. Huzzah. Quit gambling, yeah. Alright, now let's go. I feel like not having Godzilla -1 has become a huge hindrance. I feel like I rely on him way too much to just destroy and stall out pushes in the water. He's so good, though. Godzilla -1 is so good. G89, no limits. Alright, no limits. Shit, let's do Kiryu Hat. And we'll do Kaiju with Hat to give him the juice. We'll hit our ability. Can't wait for -0. Yeah, -0. It's gonna be so sick. Me and my buddies are already discussing seeing it in like the 4D chairs. You know the ones. Wow, they just absolutely ran through us. Oh, wow, he's got the pushback there, too. Interesting. And so he should be able to heal out of this. That did not matter. Oh, but we killed those guys. Interesting. Airbase, stun this guy up. Maybe we can just have a little bit of delay. You know what? I'm so stupid because I thought we were playing King Ghidorah, and that's why I used the leader ability. I'm so dumb. If this guy doesn't kill us. Oh, man. Yeah, that's what happens when we play with leaders with low health. Poster art. Mechagodzilla. I like how it says poster art version. Mechagodzilla is kind of sick. Increase the production on the choppers. We'll get the AoE on you guys, which is going to grab all of them together, which is nice. We'll do Tokyo right there. Oh, man, he went down super quickly. He doesn't really have a whole lot of health, does he? But we got a lot of choppers out of it, so I guess that's worth something. We'll do Tokyo Bay version here, because he's going to be stun immune, which is going to be good for mopping up these chibis. Let's do Volga for the little healing boost that he's going to give himself. This is really far. Hopefully they can kill this -1 before this guy goes down. Huge. Let's put Odyssey right there. We got some guys focused on the enemy lead. That's fantastic. I think we got him here. Dude. 1954. Godzilla absolutely is just cooking this season. He is so good. You were wondering what that ability was for, the leader ability? Yeah, dude. I totally thought I was using King Ghidorah still. Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad. It makes me look like a fool. Geodeath Geo subscribed 25 minutes ago and I missed it. Shout out Geodeath Geo. You're pushing us ever closer to 10,000 subscribers. We are really close. I think we're at like 9,913. Never mind. Right now we're at 9,919. We are approaching 10,000 subscribers. I really hope we can hit 10,000 by the end of the month, but ideally I think we'll hit it by the end of the year. Shirley, why is your unit stronger than mine? Because I have been playing the game for years. That's probably why. I probably have way higher levels than you. And way better cards and way more studio bonuses. Homie Jenkins breaks out of nursing home and goes on a rampage. Yeah. Homie Jenkins breaks out and goes postal is what the fucking thumbnail should read. Will I ever reach 100K? I don't know. That would be sick. I don't think I will. And that's okay. I'm shocked they didn't do the extra battle pass this season. I'm not. So I can hit them like this. And then push them back. Yeah, move them back. Interesting. That'd be pretty good for keep away. I mean, we're taking a shit ton of damage, but how much longer can we keep these guys away? Yeah, keep this dude away. Keep pushing Hat back is actually really funny. So now he's going in for the punching, but we can keep him away. He missed the drill. Hilarious. We push him back again. Really, really funny. We're going to lose to the... this is fucking... what's his name right here? Chain lightning guy that I hate, Baggin. He's gonna literally get us off the chain lightnings because we are deploying units so close to us. I give it excellent battle. If they didn't do the ultimate pass this season, that means December probably something crazy. Oh, I'm good, Phantom Curie. How are you? Melee in the same amount of time, you're currently doing better than Moist Critical when he was 4 years in. Everyone, it's Sir Melee here. I'm gonna give you a pretty lukewarm take and say stinky doo-doo, poo-poo dipey. I actually really like Moist Critical. But we're not a variety channel here. We're just Godzilla Battle Line. Unless Godzilla Battle Line pops the fuck off, we will not hit 100,000. And that's fine. That's okay. How are the new units? I'm personally excited for Bolga since his design is cool. Bolga is pretty cool. I think he actually might low-key be the best one. I really like the new Mechagodzilla. He doesn't have I've misplaced this other Mechagodzilla. He doesn't have a lot of health, but he's really sick. I like him a lot, the Mechagodzilla. He's come in clutch plenty of times, but like, yeah, he goes down right there. But the buff remains on the chopper base. And which we can hit all these guys with the ability as well. Hit them. We could do Volga here. Shoot this guy back. He doesn't get the knockback. Whoa. Ah, sick. Excellent. He earned it. For GBL to pop off, it's most likely going to need a restructure of gameplay and an updated UI. I mean, I don't think there's any world where it pops off. You know, like, if it didn't pop off by now, I don't think it would pop off. Toho announced earlier this year that they would invest in making games again. Have you heard anything from your friends in Japan about this? I have not. I have not heard anything about any new Godzilla games. I know as much as you guys know. I also do not like this Godzilla. The rework to this Godzilla. It seems fine on paper, but realistically, I don't think it's that good. Jabroni did lose a 750 win streak because the servers are shitty. That is true. As Godzilla appears IRL, this game ain't gonna pop off. I think if Godzilla appeared IRL, this game actually might get shut down. They also said in 2021 that another console game was in development on the Godzilla Plus app. Well, you know what? There still could be a console game in development. Just because you don't see one doesn't mean it's not happening. Man, I keep getting paired up with these guys with really strong units, and I'm trying to use these rented 16 units on them, and it's like hitting a fucking boxer with a wet napkin. Just from watching, poster version looks sick. Dude, poster version is really cool. He's really good. I like him a lot. He's just like a little too weak in the health department, unfortunately. Aw, man, come on, Hat. You're better than this. But I can hit all these guys in a big thing, kill those chibis out. And if these guys get close, I can blast them. We're not blasting this Mechagodzilla, are we? There it is. Send him packing. Yeah, and then Old Man Jenkins is fast as fuck now. Kill them out. Let's use the choppers to try to distract this Ultima just for a little bit. Do you think this game has gotten more or less popular over the years? That's an excellent question. The game has a kind of like on again, off again shelf life, almost like it has a resurgence every like year or so because the new movies will come out. I think the game has definitely gotten better over the years. I don't know if the game has gotten more popular. You could probably check something like Server Tower or Sensor Tower or something to see like what the stats are like. I think within the Godzilla community, the game has gotten more popular, but I do not think that the game has gotten more mainstream. If that makes sense. Your leader deals insane damage. Oh, you're talking to the other guy in chat. You've noticed that Mecha G74 has gotten slower? Am I crazy? There has not been any changes to him. Be honest, you think this game is living long enough to see Supernova season? Yeah. I think this game will live long enough to see Supernova. I mean, the game is going on their... What? They're going to have their 4th anniversary? Or do we already have the 4th anniversary? 21 to 22, 22 to 23, 23 to 24, 24 to 25. We had a 4-year anniversary already. I think that they want to support this game. They've said already publicly that they want to support this game for at least another 2 years. They said that they had plans for their 4th and their 5th birthdays already. We already had the 4th anniversary. Okay, so then they have plans for the 5th. Because when it was the 3rd anniversary, they said that they had plans for 4th and 5th anniversary. Which means they're confident enough that they will let it get to that point at the minimum. The fact that this long is still insane for Godzilla mobile game. Oh, it's crazy. And not only that, but the fact that it gets constant updates. Like every month. They like almost never miss a character drop. I think literally they've only went one season without adding a new character. And it was the December 2022 season where they didn't add a new character, but instead they made Desgador and Hedera into leaders, and it was a horrible season. And then not only that, but after Christmas rolled over, they took out the Shin Japanese hero units. So it was like a double whammy for ass. But yeah, the fact that this lives as long as it has as a Godzilla mobile game is crazy. Gotta go, man. Have a great night. Oh, well, have a good night, Phantom Curie. Always good having you stop by. Let's do Tokyo Godzilla here. We'll do Volga here. GBL has legs. Toho is about it. I don't know if it has legs. I mean, it has legs, and Toho's just too lazy to like actually do anything really creative with it. Which is super annoying. But I think if they really wanted to, if they really wanted to try, they could get a lot of mileage out of this game for sure. You gotta practice trumpet? I will have fun practicing trumpet. I think it's okay to pee sitting down as a guy. It is always acceptable to pee sitting down as a guy. There's his... What's his name? Ultima. And then we will put Mechagodzilla here. And we will juice up the choppers. And then Ultima and Ultima will fight each other. And then Mechagodzilla will take that as an opportunity to just drain his health. There's the new G99. He's pushing our Mechagodzilla away. Let's hit the machine hand again. Let's get some nice hits on these guys here. Drilling. Yeah, this Mechagodzilla's cooking. Random question, but have you watched To Be a Hero X? No. Incognito Melanie, so you think you got decimated by me yesterday? You might have been. I was playing a little bit yesterday. Not a whole lot, but I was playing. His ramming attack seems more tame than G21. His ramping attack is more tame than G21, but he also costs 1 less and is a flyer. So His attack itself is a little bit weaker, but like honestly, to be a flyer and like faster and stuff, I think is like a pretty good deal. Okay, cool. So he's gonna like kill these guys, but then Volga's gonna go to half and then heal up again and then totally avoid that Void Ghidorah. Yeah, it's sick. I love that. The new Godzilla is really good and a beefy boy. Yeah, I really like the new Godzilla a lot. I almost wish that he was a little bit tankier. I feel like I'm not getting a whole lot of mileage out of him, but maybe I'm just not using him enough. Oh, wow. They just blew us up right there. Oh, I haven't even used Super Godzilla yet. There's maintenance right now. The game is updating. I'm in the middle of a battle right now. What do you mean the game is updating? They're beating up Old Man Jenkins over here. What the fuck? Kill that guy. Oh my god, Kiryu. Aw, man, we had such a good thing going over here. Man. All these explosions. Oh, where it's over. There's maintenance? Are you for 30 minutes? What possible maintenance is there? What the hell? You're pretty good for college essay to play GBL and watch stream. This is the universe telling you to do it. Yeah, bro, you gotta get your college essays done, guys. Come on. They heard what you said about peeing and shut this shit down. Temporary maintenance. Revised flavor text for Godzilla 2025 special card. No changes to skill or stats. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I just got kicked out for 30 minutes in the middle of the stream for this? To update the fucking flavor text? It says maintenance contents. Revised flavor text. The game devs beef is still beef with Melee over the octopus thing. Bro. Are you fucking kidding me? We had a ton of viewers too. We had more viewers than normal. What the fuck? We just got hit with a maintenance to update the flavor text for a shitty signed card? Oh my god. That is so... This is so deeply frustrating. Kaiju number 8 time? I don't even have the Kaiju number 8 game installed on my Steam right now. Oh my god. That's so annoying. That's actually so fucking annoying. Doing this during US prime time is maddening. Oh my god, dude. This is so fucking annoying. Oh well. I'm not waiting around for 30 minutes. Realistically speaking, I was ending the stream at 10 o'clock anyway. So it's only going to be another 25 minutes in the stream. I guess I'll give you this though. I'll hit you with this. I like the new units. We'll just talk about the new units. I like the new units. You can stream tomorrow night too? No. I like the new Godzilla. The new, what's his name? Galaxy Godzilla. Reduces damage taken by a set amount for a certain time after deployment. Very good. I like that a lot. Inflicts surrounding enemy units with compel. I like that a lot. For a certain amount of time on deployment and at regular intervals. Afterwards, and becomes a powerful wall against enemy units with low attack power. Like this a lot. When attacking, it launches fan-shaped attacks at targets not affected by compel and a devastating heat ray effect when units are. I think he's cool. I don't think he's the end-all be-all for the Godzillas. I think he's fine. I don't think he's as good as, like, Final Wars Alt or Ultima Alt, but he is good. Volga or Bolga. I think Bolga is low-key a breakout star. I think Bolga is really durable. The laser is really sick. The flying is cool. You just watched him circumvent a Void Ghidorah, which is really, really big. I like him a lot. I think he is going to be a character. Does Godzilla Galaxy defense stack with Mechagodzilla or with Mogera? Well, he wouldn't get the Mogera defense from the on the field Mogera. I don't know about as a leader. I don't remember what the leader ability does, but it would stack with defense up because it's two different icons. So the way that the defense works for Galaxy Godzilla is that it is a flat amount of damage that gets blocked. Well, if you also put a defense up, like a 30% defense boost on him, then it is taking 30% defense. It's taking 30% of the damage from the attack, and then on top of that, another flat rate. So it does stack. This Mechagodzilla, I feel like I have complex feelings on. I think he's really cool. I think the continuous damage in the circular beam is really cool. I think you should not be relying on him to be your main bruiser in the deck. I think exactly what his help text says he is as like a backline support, I think is super accurate. G21, Rio, those are like main attackers, right? They're putting in a whole lot of work from downtown. I mean, G21 not so much downtown, but they're putting in a lot of work and they're really scary. Mechagodzilla 1993 has the potential to get really scary, and I think he is even scarier with the choppers. I think it's extremely oppressive. I do not think that he is, like, absolutely broken. I like that none of the new units are meant to be meta-defining. Yeah, I don't think either of them are any of them are meta-defining, but I think in the long run, I think all of them could see a lot of play going forward, for sure. Mechagodzilla helps facilitate spam decks, as Christian says in the chat. I like him a lot. I think anytime, if they ever add more facilities that deploy units, he will forever be good. As long as facilities that can deploy units are good, he will be good. Godzilla Galaxy Odyssey gives us another unit with Compel. We needed more stuff with Compel. And he's really strong when he's attacking units with Compel. Do I think he is like the best Godzilla ever? I don't think he's the best Godzilla ever for Galaxy Odyssey, but I think he's fine. I think he's fine. I think he's good. I think he's enjoyable. I think he's cool. I think if you want to put him on your team, you can. I think he's like a quintessential plug and play. I don't think he's absolutely essential to any one particular game plan, but I don't also think that he facilitates any particular game plan. I think that he's just a really good option to put into your deck if you have him. Really solid plug and play. Volga, I think, actually is probably the second best. I mean, I think they're all three of them are really good. So, like, having, like, you know, Galaxy Godzilla being the third of them all is not him being bad. They're all really good. He's just the third best. I think Volga also is going to find a home over time in some kind of really annoying deck. The fact that he can regain his health at 50% and then gain flying and that really long range ability is really, really good. I could see maybe in the future characters like this, like more of them getting added and like a deck archetype getting built around it. We have Orga already. We have now Volga, and Orga, when he dies, he gets resurrected at like full health or whatever, and then Volga has, you know, gains full health again. So those are two really good units that will circumvent Void Ghidorah, which is interesting. I think that Volga will probably stick around in some decks here and there over the next few months, even maybe years. I don't think he just has a home quite yet. I think eventually he'll find a really good spot for him. Mechagodzilla 93 poster art is peak, nasty with speed boost, levels need for some HP and other protection options like Mogera 94, Megalon attack down, enter nulls. Yeah. I think that if you play your cards right and you're boosting the new Mechagodzilla, he's actually gonna be really crazy. Mog 9 to 4 defense, 6 costs or less. Oh, right. I thought it was 4 costs or less for some reason. 6 costs or less. So yeah, giving him a defense boost, giving the choppers that he's making a defense boost, along with the increased production, could be really good. There could be a really good deck there. I think this Mechagodzilla can facilitate the spam deck archetypes in a meaningful way. Is he the best in slot for a spam deck, like a spam red deck? I don't know. I don't think so, right? I think he's probably just fine in Spamera. I think maybe you would have a better option in there. It says, oh, the maintenance is over. I know I spelled it wrong. Wait for the update. I'm not waiting for the update. Because when I wait for the update, then we're already going to go over the time that I set for myself to stream. I only was going to stream for an hour and a half. And by the time the update comes, it will no longer be an hour and a half. It will be 2 hours. But let's see here. Can we go back in? We got 50 gems. Oh, okay, maintenance is over. 6, so we'll get some more games in, and then I'll leave at the time that I thought I was gonna leave out, which is good. This works out for everybody. I am on the East Coast, yes. We got 50 gems for that. They should give me a few dollars for that one. It's lagging the shit out of my frames, though, trying to load back into this fucking game. We also lost half the viewership from this little debacle. Yeah, the stream is lagging because of Battle Line. Whenever Battle Line loads, either after an update or into the studio mode, it hits me with like crazy fucking lag. Did I do my Tamagotchi for the day? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, it's lagging because of Battle Line loading after an update. Where in the East Coast are you from? I'm from New York. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm from right outside the fucking city. That was a great segue, Melee. You're welcome. They need to update GBO, better optimization. I don't even think that, like, I don't know. I think that's AndApp. I don't think that's specifically GBL. I think... I don't have that issue on my phone. I've only ever had this issue with AndApp. I didn't have it on, like, when I would stream my phone to the computer the way I used to do these videos or live streams. I think this is an AndApp specific thing. Nathan, this is a bot. Nathan, for you? Vulcan Odyssey, back at it again, baby. That's a bot. What do I look like in Godzilla Battle Line? I don't know. I have no answer for you. I low-key wish Poster Godzilla had the forming gimmick. The 3-piece as a unit either may have been a bit too complex or tricky for them to do. I mean, they could have had it as an animation when he first comes in. Like Kiryu has that little plane that flies by. Mechagodzilla, the Super Mechagodzilla has that stupid fucking animation. Orga has the smoke and the Millennium ship coming down, so there's no reason they could have just done like there's no reason they could have just done like an animation like that or something, right? Ape Chode. Hilarious. Oh. Rio de Janeiro. Can we at least get a defense down on him? Well, hopefully it's going to buy him some time to switch into his other mode. And then we'll run out here with these guys. Get that shots on him there, which is good. They're going to kill out him. They killed out Volga. We have the wide AoE attack. He's able to get the defense down. I thought he was immune to all status effects. I guess not. Stupid Kiryu hat animation. Goddamn, I forgot about that. Kill them out. It doesn't matter. We're going to lose to this stupid, whatever this is called. Man. Damn, fuck me up. I blame all my losses on me using units that are considerably weaker. Go Tango Forgetfulness. I knew it was there. There was nothing I could do about it by the time it even showed up. King of the Monsters. I've played him before. We'll say we meet again. Average Met, 1000% of 3-piece concept mechas as an alt coming in like a year. He was concepted. There was the concept art for the 3 pieces of him in the Godzilla Day stream when they first like revealed it. Place him down. He doesn't get affected by the burning. Mechagodzilla dies. I lost my energy, but then I can pop this. Do I watch any sports? I watch football. I watch American football, college football, and NFL. And I know, listen, I get a lot of hate for this one, guys, but we are, in fact, an Auburn household. War Eagle. That's our college football team in this house. Even though I am from New York. I do not watch a whole lot of basketball. I watch some basketball. I used to watch the Georgia Tech basketball games because I had a buddy that went to Georgia Tech. He was on the basketball team. But I don't really watch a whole lot of baseball. Sometimes I'll watch like Knicks games. Or Nets games. I've been playing fantasy recently. This is my first year playing fantasy. Yeah, no, dude, we suck. I'm under no illusion that we're good. Auburn just fired their head coach, Hugh Freeze. What am I supposed to do with all my cups from the stadium that say freeze warning on them? The Dodgers game was insane. Oh my god, dude, the Dodgers game was so sick. We were, I was at a wedding this past weekend, and it was the same day as the World Series. And so after the wedding, everyone went to the rooftop bar of the hotel we were at. And everyone's drinking, everyone's watching the World Series. The rooftop bar was closing, and they kicked everyone out to go to the and then they're like, okay, fine, well, where do we go now? Went to the lobby of the hotel, continued drinking, continued watching the World Series. Absolutely electric. It was sick. Great time. I like watching baseball sometimes. I don't really so much like watching baseball on the TV unless it's like a big game like the World Series. I'm a big fan of going to the actual stadiums. I remember going to the Yankee Stadium a lot, like with my grandfather. And I'm a Mets fan, but I've never watched a Mets game at Citi Field. I've worked at events at Citi Field, but I've never watched a Mets game at Citi Field. What do you think of the Godzilla -0 announcement? it's pretty sick. I'm excited to see what comes next. I'm a big fan of -1. I think we all are for the most part, so I'm excited to see what comes next. Yours Toki 54 was there during the Void Ghidorah summon, so he could mog everyone. Dude, he's sick. Godzilla 54 is the best winner of this patch of all the buffs and nerfs. Godzilla 54 got the best end of it for sure. Legend. Okay. We'll do Chibis. We'll do Airbase. And then we'll do Godzilla. Mechagodzilla, I should say, sorry. The director is a hetero fan. Oh, I know. I saw some people like theorizing already that it's gonna be a hetero movie. Could be sick. I'm also a big hetero fan. So that could be sick. Defensive scales didn't work because of our continuous damage. Amazing. We're gonna kill this guy. Fantastic. This patch, you mean the card revision, right? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. The card revision. This card revision patch is crazy. They went stupid with it, actually. Oh, wow. Barely got out of that. Also, -0. First movie to sell -zillion. Bro, I'm going to, on day 1, as soon as tickets become available for -0, I am going to be putting myself in those 4D seats. Me and one of my buddies saw -1 in 4D seats, and I thought I was going to leave with like a herniated disc. It was crazy. So we gotta see it in the seats again. The seats were sick. Like when he blows up the city in the 4D seats, we're like, it was ridiculous. You kicked Ape Mode's butt with wizard build with Bolga? What does the Bolga wizard build have in it that's different than normal? GG expect you to be my first match of the session of the season. Oh, was that me that you just, was it you that I just fought? Very sick battle. Let's claim these boxes. Nothing special. You watched -1 5 times, hoping to see -0 as much as you can. Oh, that'd be you got to see it 6 times at least. I saw -1 twice in theaters. I saw the regular version, and then I saw the black and white one. I actually don't own it. I probably should get a copy of it or see how much it is on like Apple Movies or something. That's just how I had all my movies now. It's just on Apple. It's easier. And then it goes on my TV, which is always fun. I like having them on my TV. Bought Beetlejuice this past weekend with Halloween. Love Beetlejuice. There we go. Get some energy up. Get some red beam plasma over here. Get my choppers. Hit a compel for me real quick. Godzilla hit a compel for me real quick. They took down all of my guys. Can we get an AoE over here? Yeah, we got a nice little AoE and we're dying and we're losing, but we got choppers. We got choppers, take some of these guys out, some of these last hits. Let's hit these chibis with the things. Oh my god. Excellent battle. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Beetlejuice 2 sucked though. Beetlejuice 2 is not amazing, but it's not. I didn't think Beetlejuice 2 was horrible. I thought Beetlejuice 2 was just fine. I mean, the first Beetlejuice is the best. Oh, Rubigon, you're just in my chat right now. Special delivery, I'll take that. You're a good team. Let's see what your deck is. What you're doing? It's spells, right? It's all spell shit. Godzilla Tower, Heat Ray. That's so annoying. I'd have to like rush straight over to you with like a leader ability that has like a rush down. Jesus. And you're just gonna pop another one of these guys in there, right? So decks are annoying. Do I like part movies? Yeah, I like part movies. You need to have units in 2 lanes for these kinds of decks. Yeah. Crazy beam, love that. Kaiju breaker there. Chopper base here. Energy here. I mean, he's gonna kill us with like the trains and all that bullshit, but oh my god, that's so annoying. Ah, oh, man, dude, go fuck yourself. That's so annoying. How are the choppers with the mecha buffs? The choppers are sick with the mecha buffs. Weapons, I heard, is good. I have not seen weapons. GG. What levels are all of your spells? Send me a picture of that deck. That's fucking annoying. That's so fucking annoying. That's just constant, like... You could probably rush through all of that in separate lanes. Okay, we'll do on my YouTube channel. Sounds good, I'll be there. And let's throw this guy. Check battle history. Yeah, but if the spells aren't in his first slotted deck, then I can't see them. If you face the spell deck again, have 2 units going in 2 lanes. That way they can't DT everything at you. That's how I beat them usually. That's what I usually do, but it didn't even matter for this one because you saved me with the missiles and the Sonde and all that shit. Oh, we're really pitting nuts to butts right here. Get some more choppers. Just post it on your channel community. Send me the link or something. Like, we got this guy trained on the enemy leader. Cooking him, cooking him, cooking him, cooking him. Done. Done. And we got 10 ranked matches in New York. Hell yeah. Alright. Now we're actually ending the stream because this is the proper time that I wanted to end it. And we got some battles in. And we didn't end in a loss, which is fantastic. Overview. I think the 3 new units are good. I think all 3 of them are really good. I think that the Mecha Godzilla is the most fun. I think Volga is going to have a home in some decks for a really long time. I think you can make an argument for Volga being the best. I think he's really versatile. I seem to not really be having a ton of luck with him, but he is a really, really good character. He's just really solid plug and play. The Galaxy Godzilla is also really solid plug and play. I like him a lot too. I think he's a little bit... I think he's a little bit harder to use just because of the nature of how he works, but he is still really good plug and play as well. The Mecha Godzilla, I think, is going to be really good in certain decks. I don't think he's going to be good in all decks, but he's really solid. I like them all a lot. I like Mecha Godzilla the most personally. Volga is a really close second. Volga, you can make an argument for, is the best out of all of them. So that is what I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this, even with that weird hiccup that Toho threw our way. But yeah, I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.